by one of the best defenses in the nation, David, and I know seeing a defense doing what they want, when they want to do it, makes you a happy man.
Well, defense is starting to make a comeback. Like, I'm excited about this new era of football. Like, we're seeing better tackling, and we're seeing better coverage than we were a couple years ago, and this defense is fun to watch. Fun to watch them on tape, fun to talk to their coaches. Jesse, this defense has been consistent all year long.
And they're dialed in, and they're so talented. They've got multiple NFL draft picks on that side of the football, and they don't have to change a lot week to week. This deep...
And he will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. Gator fans love to see their teams light up the scoreboard, but they'll take the defense bringing the heat, too.
And I think that was a staple, Reese. Back in the day, you had great offenses for Florida, but the teams that really had the most success and that reached the highest mountaintops, they had great defense to go with it. This defense playing well.
The Wolfpack will have to bring the punt team onto the field. A quick 3 and out, and they're already giving up the ball. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. So Florida's offense headed onto the field. Our first look at them today. And this running game might have a huge advantage when they get to the second level of this defense, David.
Well, and this is a big challenge. Like, you're overmatched. You understand this guy is a top-shelf player, and I'll be honest, this defense has kind of struggled a little bit this season, but this individual matchup, you got to get him on the ground. You got to find a way to corral him, slow him down. He can't be the game wrecker. If that's the case, it's going to be too easy for this offense.
And if you're on offense, you got to be thinking, let's dominate in the trenches and let's get our star running back into the second level against this linebacker. We've got an athletic advantage at that position. So if we can free him up into the second level of this defense, make him make guys miss, those are going to be explosive plays for the offense.
Man, I do not want a guy that will dance. I want square shoulders to the line of scrimmage, take the snap, secure the football, play physical, and fall forward. Nice job by that running back getting the first down.
Fires to the big fella. Really good concept there to get things going and use the tight end early.
Yeah, I mean, just such a great job on first down, setting up an easier second down. Understanding I don't always have to push the ball down the field, but see the tight end, make the throw. No, it's not a big gain. It makes life really easy on me on second down.
The Gators want to move quickly. They'll keep it on the ground. He did not make it a stone wall on third down. And here comes the field goal unit. And the holder will place it down on the left hash. A 47-yard try coming. Oh, and the attempt is no good. And guys, after the miss, no change in the score.
Hey, sometimes I just feel like fourth down, man. Just go for it every time. Like, the field goal miss-make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
Off the play fake on first down to throw. He'll pull it down and run.
Well, you're making a positive out of a negative. And that time, quarterback, nice job buying time. He's trying to throw the football downfield. Nothing there. So instead of throwing it away and getting the incomplete, just get what you can get and make this next down more manageable.
The Wolfpack will get the first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. To the ground. He's got it again. And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop. Nevada trying to keep the drive moving on second and short. Been showing them the run. Now they'll throw it. Can't find the man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, try to convert through the air. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. He's got first down yardage as they move it to the 44. This Nevada offense really has it going. Lost a throw on first down. Just a short pass to the tight end. Caught, and he's close to a first down on the nice pickup there. Just a quick rhythm throw there and really good use of the tight end.
Yeah, good use of the big fella. I mean, go through your progressions real quick. You can't find anything. Get the easy gain. Don't take a shot down the field all the time. Take those shots later, but take those easy, wide-open opportunities to get some positive chunks.
Well, the offense didn't have the result they wanted on that first drive, having to punt, but they're having a lot more success here in the second drive. They're having some balance, and they're getting a rhythm. I think a big part of that is their ability to run the football. Very, very important to them, and doing a nice job on that last play, picking up the first down.
The quick out. He stopped just a chain link or two away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. Motion from the wideout. Receiver on the move gets the touch pass. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up.
Got to give the defense credit. Watching film, anticipating. They knew that this offense had this play in their back pocket. They knew about the speed of this wide receiver and different ways they were going to try to get him involved. Everybody on defense on the same page, playing together. I love it.
Motion from the wide receiver. From the red zone, he's going to throw it. Got it! They will score! Touchdown, Wolfpack!
I think the days of running backs just running downhill are out the window. You better be able to do this. You see the playmaker, slip him out of the backfield, throw him the football, he'll handle the rest, get in the end zone for the touchdown.
They get set for the point after as we have the first score of the game. And the PAT makes it 7-0. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Big one this week in the SEC. Heck, they're all big ones in that conference. Georgia is on top, but this is a close game. And, you know, back in the day, you'd feed Herschel Walker and go home. That guy needs to emerge for them today. They're up by 7 over Kentucky. Games like these just mean more in the SEC, and we'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should...
Breaks into the open. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37.
That's a really good-looking run. I tell you, it's not easy to start at the running back position for the Florida Gators. When you think of where they can recruit in the state of Florida and really nationally, they've got a lot of the best around the country in high school wanting to come play here. So it says a lot if you're RB1 in this offense, but this dude shows you why. Speed and playmaking ability all day long.
Trying to get behind the defense. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. They could. On second down, now staring at a 3rd and 9. From the gun, wants to pass. And he can't grab the bullet pass on 3rd down. The Gators will punt this one away. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. He makes a fair catch, couple of steps inside his own 25 at the 23-yard line. This drive opens up at the 23-yard line. Keeping it on the ground with the single back. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Wants to go up top. Finds the tight end. Boy, that was a precision play all the way around. Throw, catch, tackle, bang, bang, bang. This crowd unhinged, trying to make sure the Gators don't back down on 3rd down. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. They convert on 3rd down as he gets it to the 46-yard line. Nevada comes to the line after getting the first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. So now it's second and long. Off play action. Quickly complete. Nevada comes to the line facing third and long. The give on the option. He's brought down at the 44-yard line, and the defense making a play on third down. Wolfpack will line up to punt it away. Boy, they had a chance to track that thing down, but it bounces into the end zone for a touchback. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Wants to go up top on first down. Makes the catch on the left.
Thank you very much. That's what the quarterback's thinking on that last play. I think he was even shocked that his receiver was that wide open downfield. He'll take it.
Oh, he loves to fire downfield. Touchdown, Gator! They went for it all, and it paid off with the score.
Big question mark for this offense coming into the year, guys. Who could score touchdowns? Who are going to be their biggest playmakers on offense? This guy scored in the first game. He's off to a great start in this one with that touchdown. This guy looks like the real deal.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. This will not be returnable as it sails out of the back of the end zone. To the air on first down. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Back to pass. Caught behind the line. It's Knox. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down. On third and long, trying to have a big completion here. Going for the big play. Snags it on the right. Turning on the jet. Touchdown, Nevada. Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times, touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
Heading in the opposite directions now as we crank it up in the second. Kicker has everything lined up and about set to get this one underway. On the run from inside his own 5. He gets a block. Oh, what vision. He's going to get loose. He'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Florida. Boy, nothing electrifies a stadium quite like a return for a touchdown.
It's always so exciting because you don't see them very often. You got to go so many yards, 80, 90 yards at a time. What a great job by the returners, showing the speed, providing the electricity. There's a reason they're all jacked up, and it's because of that awesome kickoff return.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Nevada takes over as the offense returns to the field. These two defenses have had their heads spinning here in the first half, and now we might even see a little more scoring with this drive.
It's going back and forth. This is like two heavyweights just trading blows, David. What does this defense got to do to get a stop here?
I tell you what, man, when you're giving up points like this and you've got no momentum, you got to find somebody that can make a play to create something. And listen, if they're scoring anyways, let's be aggressive. Let's blitz more. Let's make sure we're making them feel discomfort in some way, shape, or form.
pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24.
And the defense gets a huge play. I'll tell you, they've been wreaking havoc in this one so far. They've got so many athletes up front on this defensive line. It kind of reminds me about the defenses I used to go against in practice back in the late 90s. Guys like Javon Curse coming off the edge.
There he goes. And the big gain, and they've got it on the 46. Wolfpack will have 1st and 10. Makes the catch. It's Wilson. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the 1st down. The Wolfpack might think about being aggressive on 2nd and short. Looking to fire. Snagged in the middle. It's Walls. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the 1st down. This Nevada offense really has it going. Quarterback on the keeper. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5. Went to the running game on 1st down. Now here they come again. They go to the ground. And there was nowhere to go. Just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. The noise is deafening, trying to make sure only the Gators get out of the swamp on 3rd down. Rushes on him. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. And he just flat dropped it. I think he wanted to run before he secured it. It's 4th down, and they'll try the field goal. This crowd trying to do its part to get inside the kicker's head. Didn't make him sweat at all. It's good. And with that, they've taken the lead. They were able to get a field goal on the board, and now they'll kick it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. Turning it on! They finally get him stopped. This veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play. He had the perfect play to open the drive, and now they'll snap it again from the 38. He'll take the deep shot. Intercepted to stop the threat. Got some room to run. Finally brought down, but what a play, not only to get the football, but to flip the field position with the return. And now the offense will come onto the field again. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. 2nd down, he'll throw it. No more time to throw. Quarterback is sacked at the 35. He was lurking, waiting for his opportunity, and like a gator in the swamp, he went into the roll and got that quarterback.
They did. I tell you what, when you want to be dominant in this league, if Florida wants to get back to being a dominant team, it's got to be guys like this in the trenches dominating football games.
The kick is on its way. On his way back from the 20. They'll get down and put a stop to the return at about the 28-yard line. The Gators sending the offense back to work. After throwing the pick on the last drive, need to take care of the ball this time, Jesse.
We're going to find out a lot about this quarterback right here, too. How does he fight through adversity after that last drive?
Yeah, clear the mechanism, move on. That's a part of it. If you're going to be a great player, you got to learn how to handle these mistakes and move on.
Nice pickup on the ground there. They'll move the sticks with the 1st down.
And how about the running back, man? Rips off a big play. This offense creates some momentum, and what do? They keep their foot on the gas, right back on the football to try to keep this offense rolling.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a 1st down.
Well, he was able to gash him on that play. You just give this guy 1 inch, one little crease. He puts his foot in the ground. He gets north fast.
Trying to impose their will on the ground as he stopped after a 5-yard pickup to the 33. And the Gators in a good spot here with second and short. They've got him looking wide. Now they're going to throw it. It's incomplete, and I tell you, this sophomore quarterback's lucky to get that one back. They're looking at a third down and short from the 33. The run to the left. Now well within striking distance as that third down play gets him a first at the 29. The Gators kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. The give on the inside. Some hard running there, but just too many defenders as he stopped for a loss. Hit a little speed bump on this drive. It's 2nd and 12. Motion from the back. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. This will be the 8th play of the drive, but a great opportunity for the defense to get off the field. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. They'll try to salvage a field goal on this drive. Knocked it right through, showing that big range from 48 yards out. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Guys, you could make a case this is the game of the week in the SEC. Georgia is currently up big at this moment, so much so they're on the verge of giving UGA the rest of the day off. They're up by 16 over Kentucky. We'll keep an eye on things until the final horn in a game that could shake things up a bit in the SEC.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Looking to throw on 1st down. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Misfired on the last play, they'll go back to the air. Grab behind the line. It's not. No, sirree. Not this time. The defense was there and ready for that one. We'll take a quick break here. 2 minutes to play in the 1st half. This crowd on hand trying to make sure the Gators don't back down on 3rd down. Going to try to get it himself. And he avoids the hit and slides after the short gain. Nevada will be forced to punt. They'll look to pin him deep. Coverage team gets the job done, and they'll mark him down at the 38-yard line. Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. First play of the drive comes from the 38. Looking downfield on 1st down. He makes the catch.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that 1st down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Looking for a gap. It's ball.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive. Stick your foot in the ground. Pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
An explosive play in the running game as he's got the 1st down. Running back searching for a hole. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open.
And he'll haul it and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, Gators!
And the offense breaks the tie, takes the lead, gains some momentum. How big is this, Palmer, now? Going into the half with the lead, with the momentum.
Well, they break the tie, but they also break their confidence a little bit now. The opponent now has to go into the locker room probably down, and they're wondering, what adjustments do we have to make? What do we have to fix? Because we've got our work cut out for us in this game.
And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. So they got the touchdown, now going to put it in the hands of their defense to finish off this half. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. We'll see them really hit the speed button on the tempo here in the final minute of the first half. Off the play fake on first down. It's complete to the right. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there. Clock still running, almost certainly the last play of the half. The play action fake. Pressure is all over him, and he can't get it off. Down he goes, and that'll bring us to the end of the first half. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Thanks, guys. What a scene there in Gainesville. What a fine college football game we've got. And there's no more fitting place to begin than with this stud receiver and how he's dominated the first half. Some guys have the ability to elude and evade. This young man is a true three-level threat. Short passes, the intermediate game, and then the deep ball. He is a problem, and I don't think this defense has the solution. And with that, let's send it back to our men in the swamp.
Nevada set to kick off to start the third quarter. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. The Gators sending the offense back to work. They opened this third quarter on top, and they built the lead on the strength of that running game.
And they made a huge statement, too, just proving to the other team that they're more physical, they're winning in the trenches. So here in the second half, David, just keep demoralizing this defense by pounding the football.
Yeah, and I'm not going to let that happen. I riled up my guys at halftime. We're going to put more people in the box, and we got to come out and meet the physical challenge of this offense.
They finally get him stopped, and this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play. From the 44-yard line, the offense snaps it on first down. Looking to throw on first down. He'll take a shot. Touchdown, Florida! They took a shot to the end zone and found 6 points waiting on them.
And it's not an accident. They're featuring this guy. His second receiving touchdown of the game. That's your job as a coach. Find my playmakers, get them the ball so they can do damage and have games like this right here.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Nevada takes over as the offense returns to the field. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game. So, Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop, or who knows, better yet, gets a turnover. This game is entirely different.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. And he was able to run through one tackle, but still only a modest gain. The noise is deafening, trying to make sure only the Gators get out of the swamp on third down. He's got an open man. That'll be enough for the first down as they stop him at the 43-yard line. This Nevada offense really has it going. Wants to throw on first down. He lobs one high down the left side. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. What will they dial up on second, and a long way to go. Wants to go up top. Hauls it in. No chance to run, but still a good gain.
you haven't seen a lot of incompletions from this guy now in his last 2 games out. Completed over 70% of his throws last week. He's doing it again in this game.
Looking for the end zone. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. No signs of any kind of kickers. They'll leave the offense out there to try to move those chains. Unloads to the wideout. And it's incomplete, and the defense stands tall and gets off the field. Wants to go up top on 1st down. He's got it inside the 15. Touchdown, Gator! And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing. Another touchdown for this guy, and he's starting to get in a groove the way Terry Dean did when he set the single-game record with 7 touchdowns.
Another one. I mean, just putting up stats. This guy's finding the end zone, and he can do it all. Just showing it off left and right. When you play in such a physical league like the SEC, but you got a guy like this that can get an extra 1st down and really keep those chains moving and score big plays and big touchdowns, good luck stopping him.
Nevada takes over as the offense returns to the field. There's still plenty of time, but you see that 21-point deficit, and there is a sense of urgency now. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Gets the back moving. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Under fire. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18. The Wolfpack will have to bring the punt team onto the field. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Pulls it in and looking upfield. Wide open, and it's a foot race. They won't get it. It's a touchdown. That return man saw daylight the instant the ball touched his hands, and he darted to it and took it to the house.
And Reese, I think it's one of the hardest things to do in football, to catch the ball as all these guys are flying around you, and you got to take it, make a miss, try to find spaces and creases that aren't there. Great job making a huge play. Special teams and punt returns coming up big.
And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Terrific showdown this week, guys. Let's take a look at what's going on. Coastal Carolina has the lead right now, but they haven't been able to separate themselves just yet there on the surf turf in Conway. They're up by 4 over Kent State. Just another week of college football where we've come to expect the unexpected. Fellas?
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Going to swing it on 2nd down. And he dropped it. Just didn't hook the thing all the way in. This is where you make the money on the drive. Ball at the 30. It's 3rd and short. From the gun. Wants to pass. Fires to the middle. A strike downfield. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the 1st down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. They'll leave it with him. Shakes off the defender. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. After the productive 1st down play, it's 2nd and 6. They want to run it left here. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. The Wolfpack with a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. On target over the middle. Now well within striking distance as that 3rd down play gets them a 1st at the 29. This Nevada offense really has it going. Off play action on 1st down. Under fire. Oh, and he got drilled as he just got rid of the football. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Back to pass. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical and pass deep. This drive was clicking along, but after a couple of misfires, threatening to stall out on 3rd and 10. From the gun, wants to pass. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36. Now on 4th down, they'll try to come away with 3. And he's going to have to get into this football. This is a 53-yard attempt. And that is no good. And I guess they wanted to draw a little closer instead. They're still way, way behind. Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. Keeping it on the ground with the running back. He has the first and still on his feet. Stopped at the 47 after a 10-yard gain. Here comes the offense on 1st and 10 from the 47. To the air on 1st down. He hurls one deep down the left side. And he'll run it into the end zone. Touchdown, Florida!
How about the day for this young fella? That's a 4-game stretch. Nope, 4 touchdowns in 1 game. He has been the focal point of this offense, and he has not disappointed.
Florida, 52. Nevada, 17.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So we'll see the offense on the field to start this drive. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20. The Wolfpack now has its work cut out on 2nd and long. To the ground with the back. And he has had a long day at the office, not to mention the backfield, as the defense has been all over him. They'll send the back in motion. On 3rd and long, he'll need to push it downfield. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. The Wolfpack will line up to punt it away. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Hauls it in at the 40. He was working his way toward midfield, but they'll... at the 46-yard line. First snap of this drive will come from the 46. Power football with the run.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the 3rd quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical. They're trying to stay on the field.
The Gators come to the line with a new set of downs. Rides the back and leaves it. And he's able to bounce off one tackle, but still not a whole lot of running room.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Gators come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. They'll try to drive ahead on 3rd and short. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the 1st down.
Now, 4th down.
Fourth down and 1, and they'll go for it. Trying to get it to the marker. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a 1st down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Gators back to the line on 1st down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. Gives it on the option. Pulled down after a nice run, and they're in the red zone at the 19.
That's a big key for this offense. Now, you've got the lead here in the second half. You want to run the football. You've got to just keep getting positive yards. You got to keep the third downs manageable so you can stay on the field, bleed the clock. That's going to be the key for this offense and their team winning the game.
The Gators pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work. From the gun, the ground game. Nowhere to go on that run, and that brings us to the end of the third quarter. We've reached the break. It's Florida with the lead. This has been a complete obliteration so far, as the third quarter stats will show you. So will the beatdown continue, or is this a comeback for the ages in store? We'll see as we start the fourth. It'll be second down as we open the final stanza. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it first and goal.
And if it ain't broke, don't fix it. Just keep running the football. Everything is going according to plan right now. They've been able to stay on the field. They put some nice...
Touchdown, Gator! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
Another nice drive put together. And this offense through 2 weeks, man, they look legit. This team's about to be 2-0. All of their dreams in front of them. This team looks like a national championship contender.
17.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Nevada takes over as the offense returns to the field. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21.
Man, the sack, and this offense has just struggled. They haven't done anything right, and they got a full quarter to go. Like, they got to find something in this next quarter to hang their hat on, something to leave with some positive vibes.
Fires to the big fella. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Nevada comes to the line facing third and long. He'll loft one deep down the left side. And they wanted it all on third down, but now dealing with fourth down. They bring the punter onto the field now. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. Here's the return. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. The Gators sending the offense back to work. There wasn't much need to throw it around on that last drive for the touchdown, Jesse. They got it done running the ball.
And David, I don't think you have to
Oh, he's got some space. And he'll finish the run at the end zone. Touchdown, Florida.
And this always is the debate of where you fall. It's your job to stop me, or I should get conservative, because this offense obviously has had themselves a day, and apparently their day's not over. They're going to continue to keep scoring, and the defense better do something about it.
17.
Coming out with it, it's Booth. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15.
First and 10.
From the gun, running back on the move. Slams into the pile, he'll get 1 to the 17. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. They'll run it on the counter. He'll be stopped just short of the 20 at the 19, give him 1.
And that run really didn't go anywhere, and a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
They're working that left side. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he's stopped, and it'll be first down. New set of downs after the completion. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. And the rush will get to him at the 25.
How about this defense, no mercy. Like, listen, I know we're up big, but they are still hunting, still flying around, still chasing, still making life really miserable for this offense.
Pocket breaking down. Got his man on the right. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there. Still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. The Wolfpack with a long way to go to convert this third down. From the gun, wants to pass. And a missed opportunity on third down as the defense knocks it free, and fourth down is coming up. And here comes the punt team. They'll get down and put a stop to this return. They'll mark it at the 32. Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. Then that last drive, if you want to call it that, was efficient. One big run for a score, David. See if they can do it again.
Yeah, and I find it hard-pressed they're not going to give it right back to him. You break that long of a run, get a touchdown, Jesse. I'm assuming he's going to touch it again.
You're absolutely right, Dave. Everybody in this state.
He lofts it high and deep down the left side. He's got it on the outside. And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Gator!
And it hasn't mattered what they've called guys offensively all game long or who's been on the field, what personnel groupings there have been. They're simply executing at a higher level than this defense, and they're keeping their foot on the pedal here in the fourth quarter.
We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
All right, guys, got a final score on one of the more intriguing games this week. Duke had an impressive showing at home today, and I know the fans outside Krzyzewskiville are ready for hoops, but pay attention to what's happening on the gridiron too, people. Regardless the outcome today, guys, these are still two quality programs. Proof the sport is as healthy as ever.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. Trying to get a rhythm in the passing game now on second down. Looking to fire. Makes the catch. At the 45 on his way. That defense got gashed, but they finally get him to the turf at the 47. Maybe this will breathe a little life into this offense, which has been flatlined in the second half. Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46. Nevada, after throwing it in reverse, has a lot of work to do on second down. Wants to go up top. Caught over the middle. It's Torres. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. The Wolfpack trying to dig deep into the playbook on this third and very long. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. Nevada will be forced to punt. No opportunity to run it back as the ball goes out of bounds. The Gators sending the offense back to work. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
Takes a hit as he fires. It's incomplete, and it also might be what is called a learning experience, and one this freshman got away with. They couldn't connect on second down, now staring at a 3rd and 9. Got his man downfield. Big play, takes him into plus territory. He's out of bounds at the 47. And the Gators have it with a 1st and 10. Smart move to keep it on the ground.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. Fourth quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
And you want to dominate the football game like these guys have all day. Dominate the line of scrimmage. You know, turn and hand the ball off to your running back. It's a good recipe. It makes every quarterback better. It makes every OC better. Just turn, hand the football off, especially when you're winning the ball game.
Offenses ice football games in the fourth quarter by running the football. And that's what these guys are trying to do right now, right? We're going to bleed the clock. We're going to stay on the field. It doesn't matter if the defense knows we're running it. They cannot stop us, and they're looking pretty impressive right now doing it.
Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and this offense just a couple of minutes away from putting one in the win column. The Gators kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. Leaves it with the running back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Softened him up with a run, and now to throw. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. Third down coming. Trying to pick up a first down. One back in the backfield, and they'll give it to it. He's brought down at the 11-yard line, and now is this 4-down territory, or will they take the chip shot field goal? No hesitation at all. The offense stays on the field. They'll go for it. On fourth down, looking for the completion. Drop the football, and they'll turn it over on downs. And they are stopped on fourth down. That decision will be questioned. Going with the ground game left. And that's a very productive first down play and bringing up 2nd and 3. The run from the shotgun. This time the defense was ready, and they stop him in his tracks. Nevada needs to convert on 3rd and short to keep the drive alive. Wide receiver comes in motion. On 3rd and short, they'll try to pick it up on the ground here. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. The Wolfpack will have to bring the punt team onto the field. He's got it. He was able to get that ball up to the 48-yard line before he stopped on the return. Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. Final minute. This game's on ice. They can take a knee and run out the clock.
This offense has to feel great with how they're able to go out, execute, and perform big plays all game long. I think it's sending a statement, too, to future defenses down the road on the schedule. They're going to be tough to contend with.
Yeah, I mean, they got firepower, putting up so...
He unleashes a long one. And they couldn't make the connection on the long shot.
And that's a good stop for this defense. And listen, there hasn't been a lot of positive today, but, let's finish this game strong. I think that'll be the message from the defensive coordinator. Can we get a stop? Can we get them off the field? I know a lot's went wrong, but, let's live in this moment and try to be great right here to end the game.
And a really short game before he gets a whole bunch of company from the defense. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Throw toward the end zone, picked off right at the goal line. Takes it the other way. He'll be stopped, but not before getting the football and picking up big yardage on the return. What a play there. Looking to throw on 1st down. A deep throw as the clock winds down. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch.
Well, at this point, you're still trying to throw stuff up against the blackboard and see if it sticks. You're down by a lot of points, so why not try it, right? And give the offense credit. You know, you're not just going to run the football. You're not just going to take a knee and go into the...
He tosses one high and deep down the left side. They fought to the bitter end, and the final incompletion puts a wrap on it. Guys, this is a really good win for this ball club as they put together consecutive victories.
And in this season, that's what you got to do. You got to put together good weeks, build on each other, build that momentum, continue to grow as the season goes on.
Yeah, David, it's all about building confidence, and it's really important for these players to go out, work hard in practice, and see that hard work really pay itself off on game day. This is a team that's really starting to believe in itself.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.